While the whole world was looking towards the big companies of America and Europe, something was brewing silently on the land of Africa, which no one had any inkling of. Behind the scenes, some engineers were quietly realizing a dream that would not only shake the world of technology, but would also force giants like Tesla to think. When Elon Musk told the world that the future belongs only to electric vehicles and petrol-diesel engines will now be a thing of the past, many people made fun of that idea. But all the companies of the world are after EV. Meanwhile, African engineers have come up with a bang that has surprised everyone. An African electric car costing just $7,000 has not only broken the budget, but has also given a tough competition to Tesla in terms of range. And now this cheap EV is being discussed in the global market. Is it a danger bell for Elon Musk's empire? And after all, what technology has been used in it, which has shaken the EV market? Before we move ahead, please subscribe to the channel so that every big news of technology reaches you first. Role of EV in global market. Before discussing that cheap electric car of Africa, which has shaken the entire market, it is important to first understand where the world's EV market stands today. If we talk about the future in today's time, then it is clear that the coming time is of electric vehicles. Petrol and diesel-powered vehicles are slowly becoming history. Every year, crores of people around the world are moving towards electric vehicles, and there are many big reasons behind this. First of all, if we talk about the figures, in 2024, about 14 million electric vehicles were sold worldwide. This figure is increasing rapidly every year. Countries like China, America, and Europe are at the forefront of this race. But now developing countries like India and Africa are also rapidly moving towards EV. The biggest special thing about the EV market is that it is not only better for the environment, but also brings relief to the common man's pocket. Let us first understand some of the major benefits of EV. 1. Huge reduction in pollution. EVs, i.e., electric vehicles, do not emit any kind of smoke, meaning no carbon dioxide, no poisonous gas. These vehicles run completely on electric batteries. Due to this, air pollution can be reduced to a great extent. 2. Long journey at low cost. Every common man is troubled by the prices of petrol and diesel. But the charging cost of EV is very low. For example, the amount spent in fully charging an EV, in which a petrol car can run only 5 to 10 kilometers. 3. Less maintenance and servicing. EV does not have an engine, but a motor and battery. Because of this, there are very few moving parts inside it. Due to this, it also costs less money to get the EV serviced, and its life is also long. 4. Full of technology. Today's electric cars are very smart. These include features like smart screen, automatic brake system, reverse camera, GPS tracking, fast charging, and auto drive. Meaning it is not just a vehicle, but a smart machine equipped with technology. Now let's talk about the biggest battle in the EV industry. Today, the two biggest companies in the world are face-to-face in terms of electric vehicles. Tesla and BYD. Tesla is America's most famous EV company, which was started by Elon Musk. Tesla showed the world that electric vehicles can also be stylish and powerful. On the other side is BYD, which is a Chinese company and is now giving tough competition to Tesla in EV sales. In the last months of the year 2023, BYD surprised everyone by selling more vehicles than Tesla in a quarter. This means that now there is a big competition between America and China in the EV industry. This competition between Tesla and BYD is not just limited to making cars, but it also includes battery technology, charging network, and the battle for hold in the global market. And now a new player has entered the fray. An extremely affordable EV from Africa, starting at just $7,000. While Tesla and BYD are participating in the global race by manufacturing vehicles worth millions, some engineers from Africa have come together to create a cheaper alternative that can make EV a reality for the common man. This car is very powerful not only in price, but also in range and design. In many range tests, this African EV has surpassed even expensive vehicles like Tesla. Now imagine, when such a powerful EV will enter the market at such a low price, how big will be its impact? While the world's big companies are developing technology by spending billions of dollars, African engineers have found a solution with limited resources that can truly make electric vehicles the people's vehicle. This is not just a car, but the next wave of EV revolution, which can shake the whole world starting from Africa. unveil, the electric car from Africa that shocked the world. While the world was talking about expensive electric cars from big companies like Tesla and BYD, Africa quietly created something that has shocked the entire EV industry. We are talking about the unveil electric car, which starts at just $7,500. The arrival of an EV at such a low price is a big deal in itself, because in today's time when the price of electric vehicles is skyrocketing, unveil has proved that technology is not just for the rich, it can also be for the common people. This price means that even middle-income families in Africa can now easily buy an electric car. And this is the reason why this car is being liked a lot in Africa. But the big question is, how was such a low price possible? What did Africa do that other companies could not do? So, let's find the answer to this question. 1. Major cost reduction through local manufacturing. The biggest feature of unveil is that it is completely manufactured in Africa. This means no import tax, no shipping charge, and no foreign labor cost. The company chose areas for production where labor cost is very low, but the people working there are very skilled. This reduced the cost of production to a great extent. Apart from this, most of the parts used in the car are being made within Africa itself. The company has partnered with local suppliers instead of relying on foreign companies. This reduced the cost of every part and reduced the overall cost of the car. 2. Real beauty in simplicity. While designing unveil, the most attention was given to the fact that it should have only the necessary technology, but no unnecessary expensive things should be added. This is the reason why it neither has expensive auto-drive systems nor luxury features which common people do not use much anyway. It has a strong but light body, which is made of low-cost material, but there is no compromise on safety. The look of the car has been kept simple and practical, so that the maintenance cost is also less. The lifeblood of an EV is its battery, and the battery of unveil is also its biggest strength. It uses locally manufactured lithium-ion batteries, which saves import costs. This battery has a smart energy management system, which allows the battery to supply only as much energy as needed. This increases the life of the battery, prevents overheating, and charges quickly. Not only this, the battery of this EV gives a range of about 220 to 250 kilometers once fully charged. This is completely sufficient for the daily needs of an average African family. unveil has also done a great job with charging. It has two modes, normal charging and fast charging. Normal charging fills the battery in about 5 to 6 hours, while fast charging charges it up to 80% in 2 hours. Due to the power-saving mode, the battery consumption is reduced drastically when the vehicle is in traffic or stationary. This further increases the range of the car. Another special thing about unveil is that the company did not create a long dealer network to sell the car. they have adopted a model of delivering the car directly to the customers. That is, direct to customer, D straight D to C. This saves the commission of middlemen, and the customer gets the car at a cheaper price. ETAOA has been designed according to African roads, weather, and usage. It can withstand heat and dust, can run on rough roads, and can last for years, even with very little maintenance. Africa has shown that not only big companies can innovate. With the right thinking, true hard work, and local understanding, something can be created that becomes an example at the global level. Now, when the world is talking about Tesla and BYD, this $7,500 car of Africa is writing a new history. It is not just a car, it is a symbol of Africa's credibility, self-reliance, and progress in technology. Upcoming models and versions of Itaú. Ever since Itaú launched its first electric car, the whole world has been watching this company. The way the people of Africa got an affordable and durable electric car for the first time at a price of just $7,500, it made history. But now everyone's next question is, what next? Will Itaú stop here? Or are its next models and new versions also coming? The answer to this is very encouraging. The Itaú team has already indicated that it does not want to be limited to just one model. The company's next plan is to bring a four-seater family version, which will be perfect for small families. The first car was a two-seater or compact, which was made for a single user or to run in less space. But now the company is preparing to bring a car in which a small family of parents and two children can sit comfortably. It will have a little more space, cushion for the back seat, and a slightly larger dashboard, so that it can be used in common households. Apart from this, Itaú is now also researching SUV and pickup versions. In continents like Africa, where road conditions are not always smooth, the trend of SUVs is increasing. The company understands that people want to drive EVs not only in cities but also in villages and towns. Therefore, the SUV version can be given more ground clearance, bigger tires, and a slightly powerful motor. The pickup version will be especially for small businessmen who carry goods daily or do commercial work. It will have an open carrier space at the back, but the benefits of electric drive will remain intact, meaning low cost, zero pollution. Now, if we talk about the range, the first Itaú car runs about 220 to 250 kilometers on a full charge, which is enough for daily travel in the city. But now the company is planning to increase this range to 300 to 350 kilometers in the next model. For this, the quality of the battery will be upgraded a bit, and the motor will be made more efficient. The special thing is that the company will not let the price of the battery increase much, because their focus is still on affordability. Along with this, the company is also working on the charging system. In the upcoming version, solar charging option can also be given, so that the user can charge the car with sunlight during the day. This will be especially beneficial in those areas where the supply of electricity is limited. Overall, Itaú's planning shows that it is not just making a car. Their aim is to provide electric vehicles to every needy person in Africa and other developing countries, whether he is looking for a car for the family or a strong pickup for his small business. And looking at the speed at which Itaú is moving ahead, it seems that soon the world can get a new EV leader, who is not running in a high-price race, but with the idea of EV for every pocket. How are the world's EV companies viewing Itaú? When the Itaú electric car was launched, probably no one had thought that such a cheap and sustainable EV would force global companies to think. But today, the situation is such that Tesla, BYD, and other big EV companies are watching Itaú's progress very closely. The reason is clear. Itaú has done what even companies worth billions of dollars could not do. They have made EV accessible to the common man. The car that has been launched in Africa at a price of just $7,500 has now become a topic of discussion. While companies like Tesla are constantly innovating in the premium segment, Ito UA has given a big blow to the low-budget segment. Elon Musk's company Tesla is still focused on high performance, autonomous technology, and international charging network. But Ito UA has shown that quality EV can be made even at a low price, and that too on a large scale. This is the reason why Tesla is now working fast on a car like low-cost Model 2. Perhaps the growing popularity of Ito UA is a big reason for this. On the other hand, if we talk about BYD, then this company itself is an expert in making affordable EVs, but BYD's focus is still on big markets like China, Europe, and India. There was not much attention towards Africa. But now that the number of pre-orders of ITOA is increasing rapidly and it is being discussed in the African media, BYD cannot ignore this market either. There are also rumors that BYD is thinking of redesigning its range of small cars in Africa so that it can compete with ITOA. Now the question comes, is the African market now being considered important in the global EV industry? So the answer is absolutely yes. For the last few years, Africa was considered only a small consumer market in the EV industry, where there is a lack of charging infrastructure and electricity supply is weak. But now the situation is changing. Local companies like ITUA are not only making affordable vehicles, but also designing them according to local needs. Africa is now getting large quantities of EV battery materials like lithium and cobalt. Many companies are thinking of opening battery factories in Africa. At the same time, the government is also gradually providing funding for EV policy and charging stations. This means that Africa is no longer just an EV market. Now it can become a new hub of EV innovation and production. ITAOUA has become the biggest example of this. It has shown that if the thinking is big and the needs are clear, then even global companies cannot ignore you. Now, when companies like Tesla and BYD are also thinking of entering Africa, it is clear that ITOA has created not just a vehicle, but a whole new market. In the near future, Africa may become the EV industry's next big battleground, and ITOA has already started it. If you liked this video, then definitely give it a like. And yes, if you want to be the first to see such cheap but powerful technology stories, then subscribe to the channel now. Do not forget to press the bell icon so that next time when we bring something more powerful, you will be the first to know. See you in the next video. Till then, stay connected with technology and stay updated.